This is, as you can see, Hefeweizen.
What's going on, guys? Mike Dean with First Step Travelers here. So since this is the last portion of Greg's Europe trip, we wanted to go check out Germany. And since we found some €50 Ryanair tickets to Berlin, we thought we'd check it out. Now, I will admit that we did not spend a lot of time in Berlin. Time was short, but what I can do for you is give you a bit of an idea what to expect in Berlin by taking you on a tour of the streets, showing you a bit of the difference between East and West Berlin, and showing you my favorite part, which was all the beer tasting we did.
So, here we go.
So, let's hit the streets. So to start, I will say Berlin is like no other city I've been in, especially in Germany. Just walking around, you'll notice an entirely different vibe. And something I was a bit surprised at was the amount of these sort of artistic graffiti areas. I'm guessing that Berlin is some sort of clash of a cultural hub. Everywhere you would go, you would run into some sort of artwork. And there were these strange areas of town where seemingly people would spend the day painting, rock climbing, and expressing themselves through some form of art. Now, in my mind, I expected Berlin to be some futuristic metropolis city that was ahead of its years in the way it operated. Not to say that what I got is a bad thing, but it simply was not my expectation. So I will say that if you're a fan of street art around every corner, you're going to like it here. Berlin is such a unique mix of history and culture. You'll have areas of very modern, very technologically driven business and commerce.
Damn, train station's huge. I don't know how you find your way around here. Jeez.
Mixed in with areas of almost a rebellious attitude.
This is no safari park, people. This is no safari park.
And speaking of culture and history, if you're here, there's no way that you're going to miss the remnants of the Berlin Wall.
What's up, guys? So we're out here right next to the Berlin Wall. Quite a bit of history that took place here, so definitely gonna have a good look around.
And for those who don't know, after the Second World War, Germany was split between Russia and the West. And for many reasons I'm not going to dive into, someone decided
we need to build a wall.
And that's what happened. Now, this split basically represented the different ideologies between the communists and the West. And when it finally came down in 1989, a lot of healing and mixing of cultures had to take place.
The Iron Curtain between East Germany and West Berlin has come tumbling down. East Germany announced today it is opening its borders, allowing its citizens to go anywhere they wish.
This has been a city physically divided for 28 years, but now it's come together, East and West, in a spontaneous outburst of emotion.
East German leaders hope that by dismantling those things that have become symbols of their past, they can encourage the return of skilled workers, the doctors, engineers, and scientists needed to rebuild the country's future.
Many of that is still left over today. You can literally see the difference between East and West Germany and a lot of the architecture and the infrastructure on both sides of where the wall stood. Towards the east, you can see buildings having more of a communist, Stalinist type architecture.
Like and subscribe.
And towards the west, you'll see more of a classic European architecture. It's quite interesting to see. And if you're visiting Berlin, I bet you'll be able to spot it yourself. You'll even be able to see it in lots of the public transportation. But on to my favorite portion, which was getting to drink all the German beer and liqueur. And I have to tell you, if you've never left America, German beer beats it by miles. Now, we spent much of our time at this small cafe, which was run by the most incredible Turkish people you'll ever meet.
So she just gave us this, so we gotta thank her.
Oh, she gave us that?
Yeah.
All right.
So we were in Germany, in Berlin, asking where we could drink some good German beer, and this lady just gave us this beer to try out. So thank you to her and this place. I don't know the name of it.
It's called Olive.
You have to roll this one?
What you should really have is a glass that's already had water in it, and then pour it in on an angle. Believe me, today you need a beer like this. It's a Weizen beer. a white beer. This is called Erdinger. This is, as you can see, Hefeweizen. And you need to leave the windows open at night when you've had one of these, incidentally. They do have a sort of a chemical effect on your anatomy. And you're supposed to pour it like this in a wetted glass. It's usually a different glass than this size. And as you can see, it's not got a frothy head on it now. It's got an ideal head. And if this doesn't put hairs on your chest, nothing will.
So here we go.
Here we go.
My first German beer.
Very refreshing on a warm day like today. Oh, this man's done it before.
Oh yeah. I'm a beer drinker, man. So, can't pronounce it. Polliner.
Polliner.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh wow, this is really delicious. Kind of got the little orangey taste to it.
It's quite flavorful, isn't
It
it?
really is.
So what beers do you prefer?
I like Beck's actually. Beck's is from Bremen.
I had Beck's last night when I first got here. It was pretty good, pretty flavorful. So this is called Grosch. Grosch.
What do you know about this one? Is it just like just a good beer?
Okay, good beer. You heard from the words. Alright, so I'm gonna try. Definitely different than the last beer I tried. It's not as bitter, it's not as thick as the other one was. It's kind of really smooth. Like, kind of tastes like Heineken a little bit. Yeah, it's a Pilsner. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just a really good beer.
1 out of 5, what do you think?
4. That's a very interesting aftertaste.
Just €1.50.
€1.50.
I'll give you a little treat.
What's that? Oh, snaps. What is this?
This is for you. It'll make you healthy. It'll make you sleep very well. So you gotta go. And now you have to take it off and drink it in one. You make you relaxed.
Alright.
You gotta knock it back in one.
Shit, hold on. What is the thing? Okay.
Herbs.
Oh. Tastes like Jaeger. You missed the beat.
Oof. Oh, that's a good shot.
It's like Jaeger.
Yeah. It'll do you well.
Put some hair on your chest.
Dankeschön.
Make you relax.
Thank you. That one drink that makes you hallucinate. Used to
Absent?
anyways. Absent.
So you're already hallucinating, man. You thought you finished it.
You can do it if you
Oh, man, I'm tripping.
What is that? What's that? Kummerling.
Kummerling. Is that how you say it?
Kummerling.
Kummerling. Oh, Kummerling. Kummerling. What better way to wash down a kebab?
So so what I gathered from it, it's lamb, and they throw on I don't really know what sauce is, but it's like two kind of hot sauces, and then they put in the vegetables, your onions, white and red onions, and then they put in cabbage, and they have cucumbers and tomatoes, and then they put this ranch dressing all over it, and it just tastes really good drunk food.
360, €3.
Yeah, €3.60, and this is how it looks in a flatbread. Very delicious. And they toast the bread too, so it got a nice little crunch when you eat it.
So what do you have here? Grevenstein, which is a wheat beer, but it's not light.
Yeah, so here we go. A little sweeter than most wheat beers I tasted though.
Huh.
Like at first you get a little bite, but then it smooths out at the end. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
Let me try that. Oh, I could drink that. Yeah.
See what I mean? It's a little bite, then it smooths out towards the end.
Yeah. What we have here is a Polliner's Weiss, but it's a dark beer, so I'm about to try that. Oh, that's good. Try that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could drink that all day, man.
Got a little like coffee kind of hint to it, don't it?
Yeah, it's delicious. Last shot of the trip, man.
Last shot.
To the trip, to Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. That put some hair on your ass.
What is up, guys? I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, we did not spend that much time in Berlin, but I hope this can give you a small idea of what Berlin is like and what it has to offer. Or hell, maybe it's even a bit educational. Now before I go, I just want to give a couple quick shout outs. Firstly, to the amazing family that owns the Black Olive. You guys made Greg and I feel so much at home. Definitely one of the highlights of the trip. Thank you guys so much. Your hospitality, your warmth, your friendliness just made this trip so much better. And to everybody out there, if you have a chance, definitely spend some time here. Give them your business because they are amazing. Another shout out to Malcolm, of course. If you don't know, Malcolm is the man who basically we spent the evening beer tasting with and had some of the most incredible conversation with. Thanks for sharing your story of love, loss, and all the things that make us human. I know Greg and I won't forget this day. So thank you so much for spending time with us and just being Malcolm, man. You are awesome. And lastly, to you, Greg, thanks for going on this trip with me, man. I hope this experience showed you that traveling is something that anyone can do, and it's something that everyone should do. Thanks for coming with me, man. I had a hell of a time, and I had some memories that will last a lifetime. Unfortunately, this is where Greg had to head home, and since I still had a month left on my round trip ticket to Dublin, Ireland, I decided to book a flight to Bucharest, Romania, so that is where I'm headed next. You guys, if you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want more videos like this, and in the comments below, tell me about your experiences in Berlin. Do you feel like my description was accurate? Do you have more to add? Do you just completely disagree? Also, I apologize for butchering any of the words in this video. My German pronunciation is awful. Sorry in advance. And before I close this video out, since this is Greg's last day, I want to go ahead and give Greg the last word.
So, first step travelers, glad I decided to come. Best time ever. Gonna go back to the States and don't know what the fuck to do, man. Just gonna try to come back out over here. I gotta give props to my man Mike for letting me tag along over here on this Euro trip. So many nice people. Gotta give a shout out to all my Ireland friends I made and the Portugal homies, Dallas, Diogo, Carrie for taking us to Spain, and Laura and Fran, everybody I just met. Too much fun. Thank you all for making this experience once in a lifetime, and I'll definitely be back to visit. Thank you guys so much. Mike motherfucking Dean, first step travelers, man. If you didn't know now, you know this is the way to go. Just you could do it. I did it. Anybody could do it. I'm just a warehouse worker. Anybody could do it. It's just taking that first step, overcoming the fears of leaving home, and just going with it. Like, I will never forget this trip. I'm definitely gonna come back, definitely gonna keep traveling. Made so many friends, so many other traveler friends that offer to put me up in different places. It's just a great experience, and I recommend anybody to do it. See you in Kansas City.
Best of luck, man.